My name is Sean Hendy, and I'm serving my 13th year as Associate Athletic Director for Student Athlete Health and Wellness at Georgetown University. In my time here, Athletics Director Lee Reed has supported a multidisciplinary approach to the health and wellness of all of our student athletes. Mental health being one of the main priorities, it is with great excitement and a grateful heart that we are able to announce the Amato Family gift to endow our Head of Athletic Counseling Services. This position is vital to the success of our student athletes, not only in the fields of competition, but also in classroom and community. We can't thank the Amato family enough for this most thoughtful and impactful gift. And now to hear from some of our other student athletes and staff on the impact of this most generous gift.
Hi, I'm Simone Miles. I am one of the athletic mental health counselors here at Georgetown University. And thanks to the Welsh family, I have been here since December.
My name is Malachi Quarles. I'm a junior on the track team.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Ransom. I'm a sophomore on the women's basketball team and I'm from New Jersey.
I'm Dr. Erica Forrest, Head of Athletic Counseling Services, and thanks to the Amato family, my title is now the Amato Family Head of Athletic Counseling Services. So I think there are a few factors at work that are contributing to this need for more mental health resources in general in athletics. And I think first and foremost is just understanding the statistics that are out there. 1 in 5 adults in the United States is going to experience some form of mental illness in their lifetime, and this includes athletes. When it comes to recent studies in colleges, the NCAA has looked at college athletes and done research and seen that, yes, at least 30% of college athletes are experiencing anxiety and feeling overwhelmed. So we know that the prevalence of mental health concerns is certainly out there. Our role as mental health professionals here in athletics is to support the mental health and well-being of our student athletes. We really aim to create a culture that is supportive of mental well-being and supporting the whole person in general, so that our athletes feel comfortable asking for help when they need it, so that ultimately they can perform their best both academically and athletically.
So Dr. Forrest and I have been doing a combination of both team and individual. With individual, it can look like or range from doing mental wellness, so anxiety, depression, anything stress related around finals times. Kind of currently right now, we're getting a lot of requests as far as just like academics and how to manage some stress for that.
Another factor that is sort of compounding all of these things is looking at how stigma for mental health is changing. In years past, the culture, especially in athletics, we see where athletes are taught in general to be strong, be tough, where almost the message sometimes, unfortunately, was that asking for help was a sign of weakness. So the good news is that's changing, and people are becoming more open about discussing mental health related concerns.
I definitely think more people are able to discuss it now. It's being brought up in different spaces and different conversations that it wasn't before. With the unfortunate passing of several Georgetown students here in the past few years, we see how dire it is to prioritize our mental health. Everything's very fast paced and intense here at Georgetown, so taking the time to make sure that you're coming first is something that I've seen change in the past couple of years.
Especially since being on campus last year, like during the COVID quarantine, my program, especially my coach, is definitely adamant about us not necessarily using our resources, but just knowing we have resources to use. They've pushed a lot, checking up on us every single day, trying to make sure we're steady mentally.
I think we're like working with some of the student athletes with mental health wellness. There's 2 student athletes that have started the mental health awareness program, and that's like an initiative student run where they are trying to advocate and build awareness for student athletes and mental health.
Student athletes are making sure that we sit down in the spaces that you need to sit down in, whether that's a small group or as a team. We make sure that it fits to you and caters to you. Some people are very willing to and open with talking in a big group. Some people aren't. I know I personally am not talking in a big group about my very real, very intense emotions.
This position was initially created in 2017 through support from one of our donors. Georgetown took a big step at that point. We were one of the first schools in the Big East to actually have a full-time mental health professional dedicated to athletics.
I've definitely been a little bit resistant, but just recently I've started to use my resources pretty well, so I'm really grateful that they're there and they are open. I talked to Simone a lot and she was really helpful for me, and I really do encourage anybody to not necessarily have to sit down and have a deep conversation, but just to say hi and know you have someone who does care, who's not directly related to your program, which helps a lot for me.
The mental health resources here at Georgetown and the athletic department have helped me a lot. being able to talk to Dr. Force about things that aren't just about track have helped me considerably, considering I do a lot of stuff. I'm a student athlete, I'm a son, I'm a brother, I'm a musician, I'm a business owner, I have 2 jobs, I do a lot of stuff. And being able to talk about my mental health allows me to unjumble the things in my head and make it clear for me to see and go better day by day.
We've expanded our program and our resources to support our student athletes. In addition to my position as the head of athletic counseling services, we've added a second full-time mental health counselor, and we've also been able to add some trainees to our program. So that's been a great source of support for our students because now they have multiple providers that they can work with, and it also allows us to add to our services. So in addition to the individual and group services that we provide, we're also able to meet more often with teams and interact with coaches and staff and be available in the larger settings where athletes get to interact with us.